Shit, I might have to go downstairs in a second. I forgot all my batteries. I forgot all my batteries. What is up, everybody? So who's here so far? We got V-Dog, Jay Jarry, Chris Payne, Steve Muller. I seen you watch the other video, Steve. I actually just watched the other video, too. That video was actually pretty funny. I actually quite enjoyed the last coffee talk I just did like 20 minutes ago. Joseph Bryant, what's up? Tommy Vapors. Tony Vaping 9, V-Dog, Tommy. Tommy Vapors is that fucking guy. Tommy Vapors is that fucking guy. I will guarantee it. Maybe he's just like that in front of the camera. I don't know. But I feel like Tommy Vapors is like some of the old heads that I'm talking about that I love so much. Tommy Vapors, I think's that guy. Tommy, you gotta watch my last coffee talk. It was like a 20-minute long video I just did. I think that's you. That's funny. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch it. It's not a bad thing, Tommy. But anyway, I have off today and I have to record videos. I actually had Vapor SO contact me and be like, yo, I seen you put up the one video. Where's the other video? Oh. I was like, damn, sorry. It'll be up this weekend. Right, Steven? That's definitely, I bet you Tommy's one of them guys. So Tommy, if you didn't see the video, what I'm talking about is basically guys who are older than me that are kind of old school, especially like contractors. And every time you talk about some kind of female, they're like, you know, you should fuck her. Did you fuck her? Stuff like that. You gotta watch the video. It's actually pretty funny. I don't want to go too into it because my daughter is next door, but yeah, maybe another day. I was in the truck. I could say anything in the truck. All right, so Mr. Burgundy is here. I was hoping Mr. Burgundy was here. Cool. All right, so I did get vape mail this week. So Mr. Burgundy contacted me about a juice. Let me make sure. I know what it smells like. I know what it's called. So Mr. Burgundy, he won a giveaway, first of all. So he contacted me and said, I wanted to send you juice anyway. And I guess he pays attention to the stuff that I like. So Mr. Burgundy sent me Toast It. It's signature cinnamon coated frosted flakes flavor. Steep 2 weeks. So look at that bottle. What? This has to be like a 250, I would guess. Maybe more. Something like that. It doesn't matter how much it is. It's huge. Let's put it next to a 120. What? So I smelled it. It smells real good. I did the finger test. It definitely tastes just like that. It definitely cinnamony. It's definitely like kind of like a cereal. It smells really good. So I really like French Dude, and it kind of smells like that without the blueberries, of course. So I'm gonna try that today. We'll do that kind of at the end. I've been thinking I don't do a lot of like rebuilding and like hot spots taken out and like wicking and stuff. I don't do that a lot here, and I probably should because I get a lot of questions about it. I get a lot of questions about I don't know what it's a 16 ounce. I don't know if it's a 500. I mean, if you told me it was a 500, I may believe you. I mean, yeah, it is thicker than this. It's thicker than that. Ah, maybe. Shit, maybe it is. How many ounces is this? I don't know. Maybe it is more closer to 500. It's a lot of juice. I'll give you guys a chance to win some of it. I have bottles that I could put it in and stuff. So you should hope I don't like it. It's 480. Okay, cool, awesome. So I'll give people a chance to win a taste of it. That recipe is up on the internet though. So if you want it to actually try it, it's called Toast It. He sent me a link. I'll have to put the link in this description somehow, so you could get the recipe for it. Yeah, so hot spots, wicking and stuff, because I get a lot of questions about like sometimes people just send me stuff like they built their first like stagger fuse Clapton and it's getting, it tastes weird and they're getting black spots in their coils, which is usually a sign of hot spots happening. So I have to do it more. Coilclass, I mean, this video, you can ask questions. I will be looking at the chat. I try to do a build up in my reviews just so others can see how to build on a specific RDA. Lethal coils. Nice. You got a channel, Lethal Coils? Steep better in the clear bottles. Yeah, so it's pretty much a 500 mil. So I'm going to try to repeat questions. There it is. Thank you, Mr. Burgundy. I wonder if I could put that in my description right now. I don't know if I can. Let's try it. Copy. Did I stay live that whole time? It should be in my description now. That's awesome. If it is, that's awesome. I actually quite like that I'm able to do that. If that is in the description now, that is actually quite awesome that I could just take links and put them in the description like that. Let me just check something real quick. That is actually quite awesome that I could just take links. Yep. All the flavors link. It's right there. Nice. nice. It's in there. Hold on a second. Let me just write on top of it that this is Mr. Let me spell that right. Cool. That's awesome. I got it in my description. You might need to refresh. Lethal Coils. If you want to give me a link to your channel, give it to me. I'll put that in the description too, man. I don't want to get too crazy with this, but I will do it right now since we're talking about it. Throw me a link. Go grab it. I'll put it in the description. I want to check it out anyway. Graham Digital, what's up? So Kim Dixon is here. What's up, Kim? Steven, Those Beans, what's up? There you go. So this is Lethal Coils channel. Whoa. Yeah, I don't want to do this too much because it's going to you know, it's going to take me too much time to do a bunch of people, but we will do this every once in a while. Maybe every maybe every coil or every coffee talk, I'll do like 3 of them, but it would have to be somebody different each time, you know? So we got Lethal Coils, we got Mr. Burgundy, and then I'll get like, if somebody else has something, I'll put it in there before the show's over. So, okay, so we'll test that juice later. I'm gonna put a build into a deck. I actually think I want to vape a goon. I want to vape my goon. Oh shit, Lando! Damn, shot through the heart. What's up, Brad? Listening behind the wheel. So if anybody wanted to kill Brad, ask him questions now that he has to answer by typing. Don't kill Brad, please. Brad's actually a nice guy. Okay. Shot through the heart. What are we gonna do? Okay, I guess let's just go check out. If anybody has any questions, you could ask now, and then we will do. We'll go over to Instagram. So, you have a goon now, Kim? Dude, Kim, you're gonna love the goon. The goon is so awesome for building. You're gonna love it. Damn. What's up, Sicko Wicko? Zach Vapes. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to everybody. Lando. Jerry Lawrence is here. Tony Vaping 9. What's up? Toril, what's up? Big G's here. Joseph Bryant. Mighty Zoinberg. Glenn is here. V-Dog is here. And a bunch of people here right now. That's awesome. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Jay Jarry. Tommy Vapors, of course. He said hi to everybody above there. Okay, awesome. So, Alistair Robinson, what's up? Yeah, the OG Goon is the best one. The Goon for squonking, I'm sure you could get a squonk pin, but I'm guessing it's not going to be the best. I mean, it's just going to be a regular RDA that could squonk. I've never squonked a Goon. They should release some more OG Goons. I absolutely think they should. Apparently, they don't anymore. And that's the best one. And it's not like they could just come out with a 24 millimeter Goon that's like the 25, because that is the original. I'd like to see them. See, they're going to catch heat no matter what they do, because they caught heat for the 25 millimeter. I'd like to see them put out the 25 in a 24 version, which sounds stupid, but it's basically the OG with better clamps. Even though I like the old clamps on the OG. Yeah, we'll pull out the OG Goon today. I mean, I got the one right here. Yeah, we'll pull out the OG Goon and put a build in this. So, Goon 24 pin works for OG. So the OG is 24. Are you talking about the 25 pin? The best pins come on clones. Looks like I actually have some fralies in here, but I don't know what kind. So I actually have a set of blemished fralies I could put into here. So I'll do that. Actually, let me just throw this. The 1.5 is easier to build on. It's got a better build deck, but it's got worse airflow. So it's like you can't have the best of both worlds, which is kind of annoying that one vape's better and one builds better. It could be pretty confusing. You'd rather them, both have the same exact deck and vape a little differently, I guess. But whatever. Luckily, if you have both, the caps fit each other, so you can do whatever you want. All right, let's go over. I'm dripping the recurve. .5 squonk pin fits. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go downstairs in a second and grab my batteries. Got to get my batteries. All right, let's go over, if there's no other questions right now, I will go over to the Instagrams. So let me get my Zoom up. Let me get my share going on. I'm going to have to screen share. So we got the screen share here. Let's get up Instagram. Let's bring me over here. So I don't have the chat up, so let me do this so I can have the chat. And then we will go, let me go on my page real quick so we're just not looking at everybody else's stuff. Oh shit. I hit that 12K like just now. That was 11.9 this morning. I just hit 12K. Congratulations, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Awesome. Well, thanks everybody that has followed. Just hit that 12K. I got 12,009. Awesome. Super exciting. Oh, I didn't do what I'm vaping this week yet. Damn it. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, everybody. Joseph. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I got chat up on my phone. All right. So here's what we got. This is a Throwback Thursday coil. So basically when it's Thursday, you go back in your feed and you put up something that you posted, you know, maybe at least a year ago or something. So this is actually, I was talking about this on the show one time, how I used the zipper coil to clap them with, and that it made a certain pattern. You see this right here? You see how it's striped because of the blue and silver? That's what happened. It looked really fucking cool. And now the cores in here are a little weird. It's like 2 pieces of 24 and like 2 pieces of 0.8 ribbon, I think. I actually think there's even twisted wire in there. It's like an Addy tuning coil. It's a very weird cores in here. I do remember that. It's like a 2-ply frame staple with 24 gauge frames. And it's a bridge coil and a velocity deck, because that's all a velocity deck's really good for, is vertical coils. I can't stand it any other way. So, and I do still actually have a velocity style deck. I didn't think I had any left, but I do. So after that, dude, I seen this, and this is just creative as hell. I love claymation. I always loved claymation. And of course, I love Game of Thrones. So this is good. So this is obviously audio from some kind of NBA draft or NBA congratulatory ceremony, I guess you would call it. So this is pretty cool. Claymation, Game of Thrones, audio from NBA.
I don't think you know what you did. The odds were stacked against us. You made us believe. You kept us off the street, put clothes on our backs, food on the table. When you didn't eat, you made sure we ate. You went to sleep hungry. You sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
The motherfucking down fuck it.
I don't think you know what you did. The odds were stacked against us. You made us believe. You kept us off the street, put clothes on our back, food on the table. When you didn't eat, you made sure we ate. You went to sleep hungry. You sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
The motherfucking fuck it.
It's pretty cool. I love that. All right. M-Turk V2, a little edit here. I'm vaping these coils. Actually, I was all week. These coils are actually vaping really good. Well, I shouldn't say they're actually. I knew they were going to vape good. Somebody asked me why I didn't center the build, and I said, fuck you, asshole. No, I didn't. I told him that he said, great pick, why not center the build? And it's going to take to, oh, I pressed reply. Oh, view replies. It's not going to show me. Basically, in the Turk, if you don't have it all the way open, then the airflow is not going to be center. It's going to come through this side. So if you close down the Turk, you might as well put it off to the side, the coils. They got to be opposite sides, of course. But I explained this in my video, in my M-Turk video. All right, the Ocula with that big old build in there. I actually got another build sitting right here that I got to put into the Ocula, which I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in there like soon. Why am I not getting... Okay, there you go. Yeah, so I could actually show you the coil up close in this little screen. You're not going to see it that great, but I'm doing that on purpose. Big old coil. I built this live a long time ago, probably almost a year ago. So you'll see it on Instagram soon. Get a better view of it. It's a big old coil though. Just to give you a idea, here's a Mohawk Alien 6 wrap next to it. Just to give you an idea of how big this coil is. All right, so there's the Ocula. Here's another Throwback Thursday. How did I get 2 Throwback Thursdays in there? Interesting. Okay, well, here's another Throwback Thursday. Lots of people like this picture. This is the Aeronaut. The Aeronaut is the RDA that I won from Coil Wars. And I actually had Aeronaut comment on this post, actually. Where are they? So this post was 2 years ago, which means Coil Wars was about 2.5 years ago, I believe. So this post was 2 years ago. I got my Aeronaut way late because it got lost in the mail, and Josh and Aeronaut Vape sent me another one. So this is actually a 2 years ago post, February, I think, 2017. Yeah, this was from February 2017. But that's a drip shot. People ask me how I got it. I actually put that thing where your phone takes a lot of pictures at once. It goes. That's how I got this picture. And I dripped while I did that using a tripod. And that's how I got that shot. Okay, coil class. Lesson 7, which was a month ago. Or lesson 6 was a month ago, pretty much. So here are the thumbnails for it. I like to put it up on Instagram so people see. But here's lesson 8, which is the lesson we did this week. Dragon scale matrix wire. This is now the thumbnail for that video. And that looks like it's my last post of this week. Yes, it is. Cool. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Now, let me get my chat back up because it's not up at the moment. Kazi the Mighty. I'm going to show you the hashtag right now to use to put up your coil class pictures. This is the hashtag you use. Hashtag coil class. Coil class. We got 314 posts now. This thing just keeps growing. Oh, by the way, so people keep asking me, or they keep saying like, sorry, I'm late with the post and everything. Listen, if you did week 1 just now, like if you just did a macro coil, post it up on Coil Class. You don't have to only post the stuff that you did this week. You could do, as long as they're Coil Class coils. Now, there should be no aliens on here. I don't want people putting up like their Staggertons on here yet. I want this to be just if you played along with Coil Class. That's what this is supposed to be. This way, if you played along, you get this little shout out at the end of the week. You heard? Okay, so where do I go from here? I see these. Put these up. So what was the last thing we looked at? There's a helix. Okay, I know we looked at this. We looked at the cat track. How many days ago is this? The big man vapeth 4 days ago. Perfect. This is a 3-core fused Clapton. From Big Man Vapeth, and Big Man Vapeth is now on the list. So that's his 3-core fused Clapton from last week. Here is Bassmaster Cube with, he's got like a Stitched Alien twist helix, which is super fucking cool. Very, very cool. But like stuff like this, I'd probably, I mean, it is a helix. I understand that. I'd probably rather keep this off of there. But since Bassmaster Cube plays along anyway, I'm cool with it. What I don't like is when somebody that has done none of the coil classes uses the hashtag just to get on the show, you know, because you got to figure I'm flipping through and showing all these. So there's the Big Man Vape. It's 3-core again. All right, Glenn with Matrix Y. Remember I said that Glenn's going to get a check next to his name. Remember I said I'd like to see this wrapped up in a regular coil. So Glenn did just that, matrix wire and a regular coil. Very cool. I think a couple people did it actually. This dragon scale is very, very, very awesome. He did a really good job on this. Nice and tight, nice and clean. Really good job. There's some color pictures coming up of this too. And there it is. So really, really good job on this dragon scale. It's like perfect execution. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Very good job, Glenn. Zach Vapes. He did the matrix wire, I believe. Failed build. It looks like I don't know what you did here, Zach. I'm not sure. But you are getting on the list anyway. I'm not positive. We'll figure it out. I would go back to the video and watch which one. Watch it again. Oh, no. See, like this. Zach Vapes did the twisted wire. Awesome. He did the twisted wire. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's fine. Look at Rodrigo's matrix wire. Rodrigo, you get a check next to your name. So he did the same thing that Mr. Glenn did, wrapped it in a regular coil, and it looks fucking awesome. Really good picture too. And then he colored it up, and this purple looks awesome. There's a side view of it. Looks great. And then here's his dragon scale, which is also just like Glenn. Perfect execution. Looks fucking great. Really good pictures too, Rodrigo. Sean O'Garrity did it as well. Sean gets a check next to his name. Very good. Yeah, I like that dragon scale. I like both your dragon scales. And Henry's builds will get a check next to his name. And he did the matrix coil in the stovetop, and he did a really good stovetop here in the rebirth. Really good job. Henry did the, looks like you could have did another thing of flattening here, Henry, but this coil actually looks really cool. Even though it's not flattened all the way. It looks really, really cool though. It's different. Pretty badass looking, actually. The darkness. The darkness is now on the list. Very good. I'm the first to like it. Go like the darkness's coils, people. Sean O'Garrity with another dragon scale. Looks like he used a smaller gauge there, 2834. Huh. Oh, you did it with 34. Awesome. The 34 is just bigger, so it looks like the core is smaller. And here's WP Mac with some of the old school stuff, and this gave me an idea when I seen this. I need to do an install on a K-Fun. We got to do that one day. Put one of these coils in a K-Fun. WP Mac with some helix in action here, twisting. Here is Kim Dixon with a pretty cool version of this matrix wire. Wrapped it in coil form and did a bridge. So Kim's going to get a check next to her name. Mr. Pebble with some macro coils. This is my post. WP Mac with some matrix. So let's get WP on here. WP Mac 10 is on the list. This is really cool. It looks like you did something else to this wire here. This one's regular matrix. It looks like you paralleled it with a round wire as well. There you go. Hold on. 2 times matrix. Coil is a 0.3 stainless steel powered with 38. Yeah, so this is 0.3 and 38 gauge. And then this is just the, oh, this is 0.2 and 0.3. That's paralleled as well. Cool. Very cool. That's my post. Rodrigo with that dragon scale. Nice. Jerry Law with the matrix wire. I really like this one too. I like how it's spaced and it looks like it's going to hold a bunch of juice. So Jerry Law, check next to the name. Very good, Jerry. Big Lou. Big Lou did some split coil Claptons. Good job. I like it. And then he did some capture coil. Did the chain. Cool. Jerry Law with the dragon scale looking really good. Really, really good. Zag Vapes did some tidal wire and tiger wire here. Kim Dixon, this dragon scale looks amazing. Really good job. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You flattened it really good. Cool colors. Great job on that. Some tidal wire, Zach Vapes. Whoa! A Helix Matrix coil. So this is Slave to the Ink is on the list. Very, very good. It's pretty cool. A Helix to Matrix coil. I like it. Good job, man. And welcome. I think that's the first time I said your name on here, but Good job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool, cool, cool. All right, everybody. So the people that made it in the giveaway this week are Sean O'Garrity, Jerry Law, one sec. Sean O'Garrity, Jerry Law, Glenn Donaldson, Henry's Builds, Rodrigo, Kim Dixon. Everybody still has time to get in on this. You just need to do 2 of the weeks, week 7, 8, and 9. Do a build from any 2 of them. So do a build from week 7 and week 8, or do a build from week 7 and week 9. You got to do 2 of the weeks to get into the giveaway. Or people that were in it last week can also get in on the giveaway. So I have a list of the people that were there last week. So there's people that did it last week that will get in. If you do it this week, you'll be in this week's and next week's. All right. So you get into a giveaway for 2 weeks to do this. 2 being the magic number, I guess, of all this shit. Okay. So now what? Awesome. Hold on. Joshua, what's up? Yeah, so with wrapping coils, it could get kind of boring just keeping. What's up, Lino? It could get kind of boring just chain link coil builds lethal coils. Look at my video. I did that in the coil class. That's what coil class is for. They're tutorials on all the coils. You could just look at coil class. I started the playlist too. So I got a coil class playlist. You just actually, let me show you. You just go to my channel. All right. So you're going to go to my homepage. We're live now. These are my videos. All right. You go to my channel, go to playlists. And I created all these playlists. All right. How is that in atomizer videos? That's stupid. Anyway, I got Coil Wars 10K build off, me on other channels, which I've been on way more channels than that shows. I may as well get rid of that, really. Those are the first ones I was on, so I'll keep it. Beginner tutorials, advanced coil tutorials, live builds. Wow, this playlist is stupid, actually. And coil porn compilations, a good one. But here's coil class, all the coil class videos. There's 9 videos here because there's been 8 coil classes, and I did a pre-recorded to throw into here, which I'm going to be doing more. So you go here to the playlist, and here's all the coil class videos right here, all 9 of them. So chain link is right here. It's coil class 3. Coil class, it says chain in there, and that's it. You watch that, and you can find out how to do the chain. And I'm wearing the same shirt. Cool. And that's how I roll, just so you know. So playlists are available. Coil class is now a playlist. The Vapor Cat, what's up? What's up, Vape Rolls Vape? So there you go. We're 45 minutes in, so we got to do this. We're going to build a coil inside of, well, we're not going to build a coil. We're going to install a coil inside of my Goon OG, and we're going to try Mr. Burgundy's juice. I need to go get my batteries, so give me 1 second. Let me put some music on for you. I'll be right back.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, shit. I guess where the fuck are my batteries? What did I do? Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh no, that ain't good at all. Shit. I don't see my batteries. All right, so I do have a build in the Goon OG already. So one of the reasons I'm starting Patreon is so that we could get t-shirts soon. Just so you guys know, I did start the Patreon. I started getting it together. I will probably have it up today. I'll let you know. So what am I doing today? Should I do a UK time show? Maybe I should. Maybe I should do a UK time show. So what do you think? 4:30? 4:30 show? That might be a good idea. We'll do a 4:30 show. Dude, me not having batteries right now is actually, well, I have one. All right, I have one. So let me Mr. So that looks like crap. So I like to have a little build stand action, Kim Dixon and Merlin stands, so that I can do my thing. I don't have a Zoom account. I'm on Zoom right now, but I don't have a Zoom account. I am, I'm wondering whether I should even get one. I am not ordering UFC tonight. I might still watch it. I actually really want to watch Bellator tonight, I think. I want to see that Chandler Pitbull fight. Okay, so I have this thing. I've had this for a while that has coils in it. And I have some fralies that are blemished here. So they're stainless steel fralies. So I guess I'm going to use these. Okay, Lana. Cool. All right, so when I install coils, they're usually cleaned and stuff. I put them in an ultrasonic. These ones probably aren't, but I don't really like to handle them at all. So I just put them on the bit. And if it's a deck like this where I should bend the leads, I bend the leads. So what I do is I make an L out of the leads like so. I clamp it right there and bend the lead up. So now I can throw the coil inside of the goon like so. I'm going to get it kind of where I want it. And cut like that. In the goon, I take out the first coil and I get the second coil ready. Then I get the second coil into the goon, do the same thing, cut the leads, but leave that coil in. Get this coil, I put one lead on the top of the other. But one coil's kind of spaced and the other's not, so this might be a little difficult to get them stacked. Yeah, since these coils are blemished, it's probably going to give me a little bit of a hard time. See, the one's spaced and the one's not. All right. And that's that. So now, I don't like pulsing these on a mech mod. I like doing it on a regulated with low wattage. All right, especially for intricate coils. So I'm going to get this goon on the Vaporesso. I'm going to turn it on and put the watts down to about 20 watts. So we got it at about 20 watts. And then I'm going to pulse it, which means I'm going to push the button and let go. Push the button and let go. And then I'm just going to wiggle. And I don't really like to pinch them too much, but if I have a coil this space like I do, then I may pinch it a little more than I normally would. But I really just like to give them a wiggle when I'm pulsing them in the beginning. This is the beginning. I like to give them a wiggle and strum them. I don't like to do the pinching until the end. So I'm just going to pulse it probably like 10 to 20 times. And after I start seeing colors, like the yellows, which I'm starting to see now, since this is spaced, I am going to pinch the spaced one together. I'm going to heat it up. I'm going to pinch it close together. Hold it for a bit, cool it down. Now, once I do about 20 pulses, I'm going to put my watts up a bit, probably to about 40. And I usually don't really go above 40 until the very, very end. So I'm going to pulse. I'm going to see some glowing now, and the colors are going to get a little darker. And I wish I had my ceramic tweezers a little more handy. But I don't. Where is everything? I can't find my batteries. There's my build kit. No, that's not my build kit. Whatever. Give it some heat. Pinch it after you don't want to touch these with metal while you're hitting the button. You're going to cause a short. All right. So now I still wouldn't pinch these if these were perfect coils. Not until the very, very end. Just heat them up, make sure there's no hot spots. Now with stainless steel, you really don't want to heat them up more than they need to be. And colors. All right, so obviously the one coil wants to light up quicker than the other. So what I'm going to do now that they're pinched together is I'm going to try to get these leads stacked up like I was saying. The one side's stacked, the other side is not. So now that I kind of fix the space one, and I'm going to tell you something about my leads too in a second. There you go. All right. So my leads in the posts My leads in the posts aren't like this, all right? They're not like this. They're not like this. They're like this. They're interlocked, all right? So when I stick the other coil in, I kind of push this one up and do that. They're not on top of each other. I like to interlock them. It's going to make it look better. I feel like the current would just be better that way. And that's just how I like to do it. That's how I roll. I don't know how you roll, but that's how I roll. Now, I really, really, really can use these right here. Ceramic tweezers. These need to tighten, I think. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now this one's light and quicker. There we go. Not my prettiest fralies ever, but they're also not my ugliest. Hot spots are out. I don't like to burn them any more than that, really. I actually don't even really like how burnt I made these, but you could still see some blue, so that's okay. But you see how it's starting to get yellow in the middle now? I don't really like getting it to that point, and if you go even more, it starts getting white. All right. Now, I let it cool down, and I'm going to burn it again just to make sure. What are the ohms on these? 0.08 at the moment. So they're probably 8 pieces of 0.3 and 28 gauge core frames. So I'm going to let that cool down. I have to order more cotton threads, actually. So I'll be recording videos today. You might even see a video on Patreon. It depends how hard it is to do. I'll do a UK show, though, since we haven't got to do a UK show in a little bit. So 4:30 Eastern time, I'll be live. We got the Ronin X2. All right. Let's see what the ohms are at and make sure they're glowing evenly now that they're cooled down. So I'm just going to look at them. Glowing evenly, no hot spots, 0.08. Hold on. 0.08 stainless steel Fralians in the Goon OG. I'm going to pop this off of here. Get it onto my build stand. I've tried KB wires. KB's all right. They had a little bit of problems recently. Well, not too recently, but they were fucking up orders and then calling people liars. People I trust, but they never fucked up for me. I actually like KB wires. I was using them for quite a bit for a while. I got some KB right here. But yeah, KB wires is good as long as they fix their problem, but nobody knows if they fixed their problem because they never addressed their problem. That's the problem with problems, is if you don't address them and let people know, then they don't know if you got better. If that makes any sense. So in the OG Goon, you do want the coils kind of up a bit because you want the air to come underneath. So that's how I roll. I probably shouldn't have did that much with these. Whatever, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Actually, I want to check them because now I just messed with them again. I want that Pulse X. It actually looks pretty cool. And I actually got the vape one in whatchamacallit because I got to meet Tony B. So I got the vape, the Pulse X a bit, and I liked it. It squonks awesome. Looking good. Damn, Kim, you're on a roll. Call Kim butter because she's on a roll. All right. You let that cool down again. They both have odd gauges, Coil Society and KB. They both do. Coil Society has way more odd gauges than KB does, though. KB only has a couple different ones. The Pulse X is going to twist the leads, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that ever. Twisting leads on coils. I quite like my coils. I'd like them to stay nice. Spend a lot of time making them look nice. I don't want the RDA to fuck them up. Thank you very much. Mr. A, what's up? You like KB? Yeah. Yeah, I never had a problem with them, but I had friends that had a problem with them, and they didn't get shipped all their wire. And then when they emailed them, whoever was in customer service was basically calling them a liar. So that didn't look good to me. I don't like that. But that was quite a bit ago now, so maybe I'll place an order and see how they do. So staple coils, frame staples for aliens. Any kind of staple coils, you want to wick them pretty tight. You want it to be pretty tight. That's just how you want to wick staples. Pretty tight. This is actually probably a little looser than I like, but it'll be fine. All right. Cut off the nasty stuff. Save that for a single coil, I suppose. You pre-twist with the all right. This this in there. Get it away from the bottom of the coil. Make sure it's touching the very bottom of the deck. You want air to get in all around the coil, down there and everything. Take it, flip it in. You don't want the cotton too big, just enough to touch the deck and go up to the coil on both sides. That's it. You don't really want it to curve down into the deck. It just needs to just touch the bottom of the deck. Kind of see how it is? Just touching it. Let's look at them close up real quick. See how they look. These were blemished fralies, but after a little bit of heat, this is the better one of the two. After a little bit of heat, don't look so shabby, do they? A little bit of heat, a little bit of patience. So these are actually, I know the specs on these exactly just because of the ohms, and I know how I make my stainless steel fralies. So these are I'm going to put the specs in the description. So stainless steel 316 fralies, 0.08 dual 5 wrap 3mm ID is 8 times 0.3 ribbon, 28 frames, 36 alien. So specs are in the description. Okay. I'm new to the channel. What's up, Patrick McGinnis? So I'm not sure if you've ever answered this before, but have you ever used a specialty coil in the profile? I've been looking to buy one, but don't know if it's possible. Yes, I actually enjoy the profile much more with coils. I usually use 26 gauge aliens or fuse Clapton, either stainless steel or N90 single coil in the profile, and I actually like the vape a lot on the profile, especially with a regular coil. So yes, I have, and yes, it works great, and it's easy to install for the most part, and it's great for squonking too. Flavor on the profile is the best. For a single coil, it's just, in my opinion, the best. So now, what I'm going to do is, I don't really. don't really want to drip with this humongous bottle. So this is Mr. Burgundy's Toast It. There is a link in the description for the recipe. It's a DIY juice from Mr. Burgundy, who is probably still in the chat. So it is a kind of like a French toast cereal, cinnamon toast. He knows I like juices like this, so he sent me some. I can't wait to try. So it smells like not like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but like, is there one called like French toast or something? It looks like little breads. It smells like that cereal. It looks like little pieces of bread that are toasted. It smells like almost like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. All right. When on the finger, it tastes like that. I taste a lot of cinnamon on the finger. I've done this already. Yeah. It tastes milky too. Tastes like the milk from Cinnamon Toast Crunch on the finger. Lots of cinnamon. Okay. So I got out my joint. I got out my other joint. All right, let's get this goon on top of Mr. Ronin X2 Mech Mod. I got a 21700 battery in there, playing it safe. Make sure that this is a hybrid device. Make sure that my pin is protruding. It is. Let's get him on here. I like 2 holes open on my goon. And let us wet this up. All right, I like dripping it a bit and then giving it a little heat by pulsing the button. Give it a little heat. I guess my contacts just needed cleaning. One more heat. It's smelling really good. It smells like the milk from Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They're a firing and I'm a liking. Get that juice broken in there. Make sure it's getting into all the coils. Line up them air holes with the coil. Goon OG, 2 holes open. Mr. Burgundy's Toast It, Ronin X2, dripping all over. I really saturated these coils. All right, let's do it. These need more air. Wow. It's really good. Wow, these coils are fucking thumping. Definitely the 28 gauge ones. I got all the air holes open on both sides now. I needed it. So I thought with the finger test that there was going to be too much cinnamon, but there isn't at all. It's actually perfect. Creamy, it's sweet. It's graham crackery. It definitely, it's very, very good. This juice is very good. I'm definitely vaping that juice. I'm not giving any of it away. Now, I'll let people try it. I'll give away a bottle or so. It tastes like the milk at the bottom of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it also tastes like, maybe it tastes like a couple pieces more milk. Like you kept filling up your bowl with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You had a bunch of milk in there. You kept filling up your bowl like 4 times. And at the end, you have all the cinnamons and sugars in there. And you have a couple little pieces. That's what this is. It's that milk at the end. It's like a graham cracker. It is like a graham cracker. Very, very good. But it's creamy and delicious and sweet. Not too sweet. The perfect amount of sweet. This is a very good DIY juice. Most DIY juices I taste are very good, but this one's very, very good. Yeah, I definitely like it. Definitely like it. If I give away any, it's only going to be like maybe 2 30s or a 60. That's very good. Very good. Probably awesome with coffee. Let's try it with the coffee. And my coffee doesn't have much sweetener in it. It's got hazelnut sweetener, which I don't really, I've been using it a lot. Wow, that really brings out like the graham in it, the wheat, the bread. Yeah, that's really good with coffee. I haven't dripped it yet. Realize that. That's what's good about fralians. They're going to hold a lot of juice. Look at the cotton. It's pretty dry. That's what's good about fralians is they hold a lot of juice. Now, this is probably going to be the last hit I could take. But I'm getting a lot of flavor. Man, the Goon OG, man. It's so good. So fucking good. This is why I wanted to vape it again, is because all these other build RDAs are coming out. And I needed to go back to the OG Goon. Yeah. To try it again. Yeah, the cinnamon is like, I don't want to say a touch of cinnamon. It's definitely got cinnamon in it, but sometimes you could overpower something with cinnamon. This isn't overpowered with it. It's like a perfect amount of cinnamon. That's good with coffee. All right, so I need to get shit done. I think I might have a Mother's Day sale on coils. I'm not positive, but if you're watching this video and want to purchase coils, let me know you've seen the video. DM me on Instagram, and I'll do 30% off if you mention this video. All right. So, and that'll be for today and tomorrow. You asked me a question earlier. No, 5, 10 pins are kind of universal. What you need to watch out for, what are your, from the drop dead? I wish I had a drop dead. If it threads, and if there's a couple things you want to watch out for. You need to keep that insulator on there. The insulator needs to stay on, all right? Which is the thing around the pin. That needs to stay on. Here's the profile. Who makes the drop dead? Whatchamacallit does, right? Vape makes the drop dead, correct? If it fits and the insulator stays on, you could use it. I think the profile pin is a little weird though. I'm not sure. Is it a squonk pin you're trying to change or just a regular pin? I don't know. The profile pin's a little weird. I'm not sure. If the insulator stays on, it threads in, and it's protruding, then yes. Maybe somebody has the profile and the drop dead, and they can let you know. Does anybody have the profile and the drop dead? Well, I guess Toral does. The regular pin you want to do? I don't know. I don't think so because the profile actually comes out of the pin. It's weird. You know, you could use the squonk pin for regular vaping. You just got to be careful. It's going to get juice probably on your mod, so you might not want to do it. Yeah, the pin is very small. Where's my dead rabbit? I'm guessing the dead rabbit and the drop dead are the same pins. I don't think you can. The profile has a very short pin. You could probably get a pin somewhere. Yeah, see, when I put the dead rabbit pin in, this is what happens. You don't want to do that. Yeah, it's a weird pin, the profile. I bet you could order one. You should be able to. It broken too. That's weird. That's actually a weird thing to happen. You should tell them it broken too, because that's weird. What's up, Brian? Yeah, I bet you the company would send you one. If you told them that it broke, they would probably feel bad that it broke and send you one. I imagine that's what would happen. Very good job, Mr. Burgundy. Okay, I'm out of here. I got to record some videos. I got to do this intro video too, man, because now I'm going to need one for Patreon. So look out for the Patreon. I'll let you know at 4:30 if I got it up. If you can't do the Patreon, do not feel bad at all. I completely understand. I only support 2 people on Patreon, Life of Vapes and Black Cat White Face. So I get it. I do. It's really just to get the channel growing a little bit more. But yeah, it protrudes further than the other. Yeah, Mr. Just Right might have a pin too. All right, I'm out of here. Peace. Everybody have a good weekend. I will be live at 4:30. Patreon should be up this weekend. It should be up in a little bit. I got to just set up the pay tiers, which I have to do on the computer. So it should be up soon. Yeah, I'm going to have like a $2 tier, a 5, and then a 10, and I might do a bigger one, but I don't know. I'm sure there's people that would like a bigger one, but I don't know if I want to do that. So some of the stuff you'll get, I mean, there's going to be giveaways for Patreon. There's going to be videos you're going to get a little earlier, stuff like that. And then you're also going to have say in like the videos that are going to happen later. Maybe if you want to see a pitchfork, people on Patreon are going to get a bigger say of what coils will come up. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. Have a good weekend. I'll be on at 4:30. Peace out.